and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. Congratulations.
Well, I guess I'll start out with wow. More for the pictures. I don't know how you guys, my mom killing me. It's with great honor that I stand before you today. I want to personally thank the city manager and city council for selecting me and confirming me this morning. 24 years ago, I turned 21 in December, and my academy started in February. I was sitting in an academy classroom. I remember my academy as if it were yesterday. I have the privilege of addressing every academy class on their first day with the rest of my chiefs. And after I thank them for choosing San Jose, I tell them the opportunities here are endless. I tell them that if they want to be a merge operator in 3 years, they can do that here. I tell them if they want to be a homicide investigator here, they can do that here. To have the autonomy to make decisions in the field, they can do that here. To have a community that appreciates them, they can have that here. And now I can add that if they want to be the chief of police in 24 years, they can do that here. I was in the academy with 54 recruits, 54 other recruits. And although we've been through some tough times and our academy numbers aren't to those numbers, I have confidence in our union and city leaders that they will work on implementing the settlement agreement and that we will do that here again. To the brave men and women of the San Jose Police Department, it's no secret that we've been through some very difficult times these last few years, but simply no one does it better than you. You have answered the bell time and time again. We are all proud of the badge, but we're even prouder of the patch we wear. Regardless of political climate, holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, you have kissed your families goodbye as you start your shifts. And as we approach the one-year anniversary of the loss of Michael Johnson, you have once again been tested and proven that you will give your life for this city and this community. I applaud you. To the community, I thank you for the support that you've shown me, even though we too have been through some difficult times together. We are not perfect by any means, and we will make mistakes. But rest assured, we're not sitting on our hands, waiting for a crisis. Even now, we're working on innovative ways to better ourselves and increase your trust in us. I believe in any relationship there exists an emotional bank account, and we will strive to never be overdrawn. I believe we have one of the most professional police departments in the nation. We will hold ourselves accountable when necessary, but please always keep in mind the sacrifices that your men and women make for you on a daily basis. As I made mention at Michael's service last year, you are the reason we do what we do. I had the pleasure last year of hearing Vice President Biden speak to the major city chiefs in Washington, D.C. Vice President Biden gave a very eloquent speech and made many valid points in the 45 or so minutes that he spoke. But one thing resonated with me that he said, and that's when he said, we have to know each other again. To me, that means we have to see each other as human beings and not as just a cop or a suspect. Together and in collaboration with the men and women of this department, the independent police auditor, the San Jose Police Officers Association, and our city leadership, we will redefine what true community policing means in the city of San Jose. To my wife and family, Jen, thank you for always supporting me and dealing with those late night notifications, even though somehow you manage to stay asleep every time. Antonio and Tyson, I'm sorry if I yelled at you for not catching the ball or running hard when I was coaching you guys because I hadn't slept the night before. Well, actually, I would have yelled at you anyway, but it's a good excuse. And Madison, just so you know, to my daughter, all of this has just been an elaborate plan to make sure that every boy knows what your dad does. I'm going to take a quick minute to thank the bravest woman I know, my mom. And I can hope I can get through this, which I obviously couldn't already. But, Mami, gracias por todo que tú has hecho por mí. Siempre has estado ahí por mí y eres mi piedra. Por necesidad tú has actuado como una mamá y un padre también. Simplemente yo no estoy en esta posición hoy si no era por tu amor y dedicación. Esta cuarta estrella es para ti también, mami, gracias. All right, so I'll end with a quick story. You may or may not know, or may have just figured it out by my Puerto Rican Spanish accent, that we came to San Jose from Puerto Rico. None of us spoke English, and thus my sister and I would try to fit in as best we could to learn English. Well, one day my mom approaches one of our teachers, and she comes up and asks the teacher in my mom's accent, how are the kids doing? Concerned because, we're learning a new language. Well, at the time, and this was in the mid-'70s, we didn't speak the language, so people had their opinions. And the teacher says to my mom, well, they'll never be at the top of their class, but they'll do okay. Well, Mom, if you ever to see her again, I think we've done more than okay. I think we've made the top of the class. Thank you, and as always, God bless the San Jose PD.